Hi guys, good morning. This is Vidur and I'm a senior systems engineer in Juniper Networks for Mist Wireless. And in today's video, we will try to understand the Mist AP portfolio. We will try to see the specifications of each model of AP that Mist has. And also at the end, we will see for which deployment we should be using what model of AP and how to go about the deployment as well. So in this video, we will not spend a lot of time, or in fact, we won't spend any time on the dashboard because this video is all about the Mist portfolio, the Mist AP portfolio, and I'll help you choose and understand which model suits your deployment the best. Hopefully after this video, some of your questions will be answered. If not, feel free to comment in the video and I will be able to address them as soon as possible, right? Cool. So let's get going. You see a bunch of models, which Mist has launched: AP43, AP33, AP32, AP12, AP41, AP21, AP63, AP61, and BT11s. Okay, so for this video specifically, I want you to focus on AP63, AP12, AP32, AP33, and AP43. These model numbers, these five models are Wi-Fi 6 capable, which means they support .11ax protocol. And the models like AP21, 41, and 61, they've been there for a while. They support Wi-Fi 5 protocol, AC Wave 2. And in current deployments, we tend to go with the latest protocol, that is Wi-Fi 6. So we'll try to focus on AP63, 12, 32, 33, and 43. Okay. So first things first, we'll begin with AP12 right at the middle. AP12 is our hospitality AP. It's a wall plated AP, which basically mean it's a 2x2 Wi-Fi 6 capable AP which supports .11ax protocol. It's a low grade AP. It's a 2x2 as you can see. It supports tri-radio, which means it has 2.4 gigahertz radio, 5 gigahertz radio, and also a third radio, which is called a sensor mode radio, which every of our AP has, that is used to sense the environment around, do a spectrum analysis, and also do whips and widths for you, in turn. So and it only comes with the internal antenna option. This AP12 doesn't need an external antenna because this is a 2x2 low grade AP, so it is only used, and it's a wall plated AP, so as you can imagine, it would not need an external antenna anyway. This AP doesn't support virtual Bluetooth, virtual BLE, which is 16 antenna for just for location purposes, which this AP doesn't have. It doesn't have an IoT interface, it doesn't have an IoT sensor, and of course, as long as you can maintain the subscription of this particular AP, the subscription of the cloud, the warranty will be maintained for this AP. That is about AP12 for now. We will anyway understand the use cases and the deployment types which this AP supports at the end of the video. We'll come to that. Then comes AP32 and AP33. Okay, so with AP32 and AP33, they both are Wi-Fi 6 protocol capable, which means they support .11ax protocol. And AP32 and 33, they are 4x4 on 5 gigahertz radio, but they are 2x2 on 2.4. Okay, we understand that Wi-Fi we want to push the clients on 5 gigahertz now. We don't want them to connect on 2.4 anyway, so we prefer those kind of deployments which is totally 5. However, there are some deployments where you will see some clients only supporting 2.4. So for those and of course, less dense environment, we go with AP32 and AP33 because they are 2x2 on 2.4. Both of them have a tri-radio. Both of them support tri-radio, and which means they all have a third radio for sensor, whips, and widths. AP32 supports internal and external antenna. AP33 only supports internal. So for any deployment where you need an external antenna, AP32 would be the way to go. And of course, AP33 has a virtual BLE. So which means if you want to do location use cases like asset visibility, indoor wayfinding, and proximity messaging, I would suggest go with AP33. Yeah, it does serve the purpose for wireless, but it also adds another repertoire, which means you are able to also do location based services when it comes to AP33. AP32 doesn't have a 16 antenna for BLE. You don't need that with AP32. If you have location based services use cases, you go with AP33. They both don't have IoT interface, they both don't have IoT sensors, and of course, as long as you can maintain the subscription of the cloud, you have this under warranty as well. The next AP that I want to touch upon is AP43. Okay, so AP43 is another example of what Mist has, which is a high density AP. It's a Wi-Fi 6 capable AP, 8.11 AX protocol compatible, and it's a 4x4 AP on both the radios, 2.4 and also on 5. So this is specifically for a high dense environment where where we have a lot of clients and streaming traffic up and down, and browsing YouTube videos, downloading stuff, uploading stuff, and that's where this AP comes in, because it's actually designed for high density, specifically designed for high density, right? Yes, of course, this also has a tri-radio, which is a 2.45 and a sensor mode radio. This AP comes with an option for internal and external antenna. You can use it either way. It has a virtual BLE as well, a 16 antenna array for BLE, which means you are able to support location services on AP43 as well. It also has an IoT interface and also has IoT sensors like humidity, pressure, and temperature. The warranty is the same, of course, as long as you can maintain the subscription to the cloud, your AP will be covered in warranty. The next AP that I want to cover is AP63. Now, AP63 is an outdoor AP. It's a 4x4 on both the bands, 2.4 and 5, and supports Wi-Fi 6 protocol, which is .11ax compatible. Now, this AP supports 4x4 on both the bands. Basically, if you deploy it in the outdoor environment, it is rugged. It takes care of the environment, and also making sure that if you have a lot of clients around it, which means in the outdoor environment, you tend to have a lot of clients, and probably more clients than you expect. Your AP is up to date and up to speed to take care of that. That's why it's a 4x4 on both the bands. And yes, it supports tri-radio as well. It has the option for internal and external. I'll talk about where we can use internal and where we can use external in the few minutes. It also supports virtual BLE. It has 16 antenna for BLE for locations use cases, even in the outdoor environment. It doesn't have the IoT interface. It doesn't have an IoT sensor, and as per standard industry standard, this AP supports 1 year hardware warranty because it's an outdoor AP, of course. Now, what I have not covered in this video right now till now is AP41, AP21, and AP61, and of course BT11. I'll come to BT11 in a bit. AP61, 21, 41, they are all Wi-Fi 5 capable AP. So as somebody who wants to deploy a wireless network, if I'm going for a refresh, or I'm doing a new deployment, or it's a new site up for me, either way, I don't want to go and do a deployment of Wi-Fi 5. Honestly, I want to go to the latest technology. If I was deploying a network, I don't want to go for Wi-Fi 5. I would want to go for Wi-Fi 6. And that's why I'm not focusing on these three APs at the moment. But BT11 is something which you should know, because BT11 is a box which doesn't have a Wi-Fi radio. It only supports virtual BLE, which we have a 16 antenna for BLE. So this is specifically used for location purposes, right? If you want to use, if you want to do some deployment only of location, you go ahead and do that with BT11s. You don't need a Wi-Fi radio in that, because you don't have clients to support on Wi-Fi. You only want a Bluetooth location deployment for indoor wayfinding, for asset visibility, for proximity messaging. You go ahead and do that with BT11. That's going to serve the purpose for you. Okay, so BT11 is not a Wi-Fi box. It's just a Bluetooth box for you to run Bluetooth services. Okay. Okay. So now what I want to do is I actually want to spend time in explaining which AP is suitable for which deployment. Okay. When we talk about AP12, I said it's a wall period AP. It's a low-grade 2x2 AP, which is specifically used for hotel industry. If you talk about the Marriott's, the IHG hotels, all those hotels have one AP in the room. It's a wall plated AP. You can put that AP on the wall. You can put the AP under the desk, and you're good to go. So that kind of deployment is good for AP12, where you have less clients to connect on, and you don't expect a lot of traffic on the AP as well, in those kind of deployments. That's one example of it. Another example could be a university dorm room, where students will go and stay. Each room can have one AP12, which is going to suffice. Let's say we have 3 students staying in a room, 3 or 2 students. We can, they'll probably have around 6, 8 devices, 10 devices maximum. I think AP12 would be a perfect fit for that, and especially it's a wall period AP, so it's good to go that way. Even for somebody working from home, okay, you can have an AP12 in your house, and you should be good to go. That's also another use case for AP12. When you talk about AP43, this is specifically for a high dense environment. As I said, education industries is a prime example, where you have in the classrooms you have around 30-40 people, 30-40 students including the teacher. You have students using all sorts of cool gadgets, all sorts of latest handsets, MacBook Pros, tablets, iPads, and high end phones, streaming videos up and down and downloading stuff for work. Even we have some schools or universities where the academic course is highly reliable on internet. So those kind of environments, where we have a lot of simultaneous traffic up and down, we use and we need high density APs. That's where AP43 comes in the picture, right? Apart from that, we also have deployments like airports, where we see thousands of people online at each time. So we want, and of course on the airport, where they have to kill time, where they have to sit and wait for the flight, you expect them to run you make good use of the internet. So that's where we suggest AP43 as well. And another example would be stadiums. In stadiums where we see some games going on, or some football stadiums or some cricket stadiums, where we have where we have audience coming and actually watching the game, and at the same time they're also uploading the game videos on Instagram, on YouTube, and they're doing live video and live videos with others, where a lot of data is being streamed to the internet and downloaded from the internet as well. That's where you also need a high dense AP, which is AP43 for you. That's just a few examples. And of course another example would be a corporate office, where you have a lot of clients, a lot of employees working. If it's a high dense environment, then you need to go with AP43. I want to basically understand now about AP33 and AP32, which is also, I would say, very, very important, because industries like hospitals, where you don't have a lot of active users at all time, where you have people waiting in the OPD, and waiting to be addressed by the doctors. Patients will come and wait there for the doctors to get free and meet them. There you can have AP32, 33 deployed. In some operation theaters, where the doctors might use some gadgets to which will connect on the Wi-Fi to operate on the patient. That is also another example where AP32, 33 would fit in just fine. Environments like corporate offices, as I said, in AP43 as well. Environments like corporate office, where the traffic is not so much, where the deployment is not very dense, AP32, 33 would be the way to go. And of course, deployments like retail stores, deployments like warehouses, where you have a fixed number of people working in warehouses, and in retail stores, not a lot of people walk in. Even if they walk in, they're focused more on shopping. They're not focused more on running on the Wi-Fi. So yes, they would still want to connect on the Wi-Fi. It's always a good thing to have, but you don't expect a lot of traffic in those kind of deployments. So AP32 and 33 would be the way to go. I say AP32, 33, but the difference between them would be, if they want to use Bluetooth location services in any of those environments, then you go with AP33. If they do not want to use location, they only want to give Wi-Fi to the users, go with AP32. Yes, AP32 is slightly cheaper than AP33, so that should suffice, and that should also help you. Now, which AP is remaining? Okay, AP63. Right. So AP63 would be an outdoor AP for us, outdoor rugged AP. Any deployments like college amphitheaters, where university, you have an amphitheater where shows are held, or an open field to be covered, or an open auditoriums, or any outdoor deployment, right? All we need to go with AP63, because it's a Wi-Fi 6 AP. Of course, that's the latest protocol. Second is it also supports rugged conditions like environment, rains, sunlight, dust. All those things are important when you go for an outdoor AP, and AP63 would be the way to go. There you can use an internal or an external antenna. I'll give an example of where we can use just the internal antenna, right? So deployments like manufacturing plants, where you have where the conditions are very rugged, like flames, dusts, and poisonous gases. there you can use internal antenna with AP63. So we have actually done some deployments in Mist with in manufacturing plants where we have used AP63 and deployed AP63s with the internal antennas in those plants, and things have been absolutely smooth till now. So yeah, so that's about AP12, AP32, AP33, AP43, AP63. Very common question that comes my way is what is the difference between AP33 and AP43? So in short, AP33 is used for standard dense deployment. AP43 is used for high dense deployment because AP43 has 4x4 on 2.4 and 5 both, whereas AP33 has 2x2 on 2.4 and 4x4 on 5 gigahertz. That's pretty much about it. And yes, if you want to if you want to also have the antenna option, you have that with AP43, which has both which has both internal and external antenna. With AP33, we only have internal antenna. So that's pretty much what I would say the major difference is. So if you want to choose your deployment AP, I mean, this would be a good video for you to see and understand, which AP to choose, because if you know the right model number, it gets very easy for the people on the ground to connect, who are actually connecting on the Wi-Fi, because if you have the right model, half the job is done. Right. So I mean, hopefully this was helpful, guys. If you have any questions, concerns about, or if you have any doubts that need to be cleared, let me know. Do comment on the video and I'll be able to address them as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching this, and hope you learned something. Thank you so much.